Well, hi everyone. How's everyone doing? This is Beetleman69 coming to you with my complete Stryper collection, records up to here in 2026. There's a new one coming out in September, new Stryper album. But I'm going to show you what I got up to before that one comes out, and whatever the title will be. I don't know. It hasn't been announced yet, but anyhow, I'm going to show you my full-length albums and my 12-inch Stryper singles that I have. I mean, there's still some holes that need to be filled, but this is what I have at this point. And this collection constantly evolves, so there'll probably update videos along the way. So, but for now, I'm going to show you what I've got. Okay, first one is their debut album, or EP, whichever you prefer to call it. Yellow and Black Attack. This is a slightly, well, actually, this is the corrected cover from what I've seen on YouTube. It was cropped a little bit down here on the very, very first ones, and then it was corrected. As you can see, this is the corrected one. Maybe at the record show I might find the one that's cropped out. And here's the back. Really cool album, pretty raw. I like it. It's got loud and clear from wrong to right, which is credited to the whole band as writers. Well, actually, no. It's credited to Michael Sweet, Robert Sweet, and Oz Fox. My mistake. The next track is You Know What to Do. Is credited to the whole band as writers. And in side 2, you got Come On Rock, You Won't Be Lonely, and Loving You, which is a cool song. But yeah, real glammy rock there. Real glammy. And then the record. It's that's side 2. Side 1. But you know, I grew up in the 80s, and I can even tell how glammy it sounds. But that's okay. Still rocks. So, Yellow and Black Attack, 1984. Okay, I wound up with 3 copies of Soldiers Under Command. Why, I don't know, but I just did. Well, this is the first one. It's got a hype sticker. And I still shrink, which is always nice. You know, when I was growing up and I got a record, I just ripped the shrink off. I didn't think much about it. And here we go. An Enigma. Enigma really didn't put too much thought in their label. It's kind of boring. Kind of boring, but that was their label, how they wanted to do things. Actually, what I'm going to do is put these back on the shelf as I show them. Make it a little bit easier, so if I turn, you know, I'm just putting them up. Another copy of Soldiers Under Command. This one has the, well, I didn't buy these records myself initially because back in the day, when I got into Stryper about '86, late '86, early '87, I bought their tapes. I didn't buy the records at the time, so all these are secondhand. I did have the tapes, all of them. I don't know what happened to them. I had Black Attack and Soldiers and To Hell with the Devil and God We Trust, but all of them, I don't know, they just kind of disappeared somehow or another. I do not know. Over time, I guess it just happened. But anyway, here's the lyrics sheet. Black blank on the back. And with that label. This record, I think Soldiers Under Command really put them on the map. All right. And my last copy of Soldiers Under Command. This is on the white vinyl. I don't know if the lyrics are in this. You know, when you buy them secondhand, people get a hold of them and throw them away, keep them, lose them. So I don't know. I don't think. Wait a minute. It might be. Here we go. The lyric sheet in this one. Cool. You can tell I hadn't really been looking at these things like I was supposed to, but yeah, Soldiers Under Command. Whoops. All the back covers are all the same. Now, I wish that the record company would go back and remaster the earlier ones. But if you go on YouTube, and I'm just saying, if you hadn't seen them yet, heard them yet on YouTube, they got a Stryper, official Stryper channel. And Soldiers Under Command sounds awesome on YouTube. They have the whole album, and it sounds just awesome. Really does. They did a good job of. It sounds like they remastered the thing or something, because it sounds really good. Really good. Okay, in '86, they took Black Attack and added two songs to it. And this is the round cover. Black Attack, when they reissued it. And mine's on the blue vinyl. Translucent. You can see my arm through it. So we got that one. All right. Surprisingly, this is, wow, it's several years now. It's been a while. It's been a good minute. I found this copy of To Hell with the Devil at a thrift store. And I grabbed it, snatched it right on up. That's the Red Angel cover, the band Angel cover, because Christian bookstores wouldn't carry it because of the imagery. And this, I think that may have a lot to do with it too. But that's really cool artwork. The gatefold. This was like their height of their 80s music. And record. Really cool. I was at a record show. This is probably, wow, probably 2 or 3 years ago, I believe. I can't remember exactly. And I got this from a guy. This is the To Hell with the Devil. When they redid the cover, it has hype sticker. This is still sealed. I don't intend on opening it. I think I'm going to keep it sealed since I have the other record to play. And with the record, he's included this, the Hell with the Devil picture disc. Which was a nice deal. It was packed. It was in there with that record, as it was sold like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And believe it or not, I paid it looks like I paid $20 for it, something like that. See if I can get it in here. I need to get a new plastic sleeve. But yeah, that's sweetening the deal right there. All right. I got this Stryper, In God We Trust from 1988. The hype sticker. And still in the shrink wrap, but it's not sealed. It's not sealed. What's cool is, no, I did not pay $6.88. I wish I did. But looking back at that, that's what the record cost in 1988. So, it also included other stuff in here. What's this? Like the original record sleeve, inner sleeve. A company inner sleeve from Enigma. That's a keeper since the record company don't exist. I didn't know it was in there. And lyrics. And on the back of the $100 bill. I'm glad some people kept it in shrink wrap when they opened it, when they bought it. They probably kept it on there because of the hype sticker. Which is just nice. Alright. I got this one. Sometimes you gotta go to great lengths to try to be more of a completist. I got Against the Law. This is a South Korean import. Cannot get it on vinyl in the U.S. Well, U.S. didn't issue it on vinyl in 1990. It was all cassettes and CDs. But that's what they went with. That's what was selling, so that's what they went with. But thankfully, in other countries, it was still on vinyl. And I have played this just when I got it. Even though it's on vinyl, it sounds better than the CD, the original CD. The reason why I say that because the original CD, I think it was too compressed. Because I can tell it was. I believe that's probably the original inner sleeve, I guess. I don't know. But it probably was. And lyric sheet, even though they went secular, they still put the little Isaiah, their old logo, if you will, right here. And if you can read Korean, there you go. Y'all go ahead and read it. Tell you what it says. Because I have no idea. I don't know if you saw it or not, but on the bottom it had an Enigma sticker right here. It'd have been nice if they would have released this on vinyl. Enigma should have. Even though CDs were pretty much taken over, I'm sure there was somebody out there who would have bought it. I'm gonna pause this. I gotta get this back in this plastic bag. Okay, I'm back. All right, and I got this recently from South Korea because I mean I could have got it from any other foreign country. I could have got it from Sweden, Spain, England. I think England, but I got it from South Korea because the guy that sold it to me on his eBay page said he would pay import fees to get it here in the States, to get it here into the States. So I wouldn't argue with him about that. Alright. And it is their Can't Stop the Rock, which punctuates their output on their first, what I want to say, the first era of their of the band, which to me was mainly a skim over of some of their great songs that they put out. It was almost like it was rushed because see, they did two new songs when they released this. They did Believe and Can't Stop the Rock, and then they skimmed over their back catalog a little bit. Soldier Under Command, Free, Always There For You, Lady, To Hell With the Devil, In God We Trust, Honestly, Two Bodies, One Mind, One Soul, Together as One, and You Know What to Do. I've been wanting this record for a long time. Back in, here's the insert. There's lyrics in English. And then I got stuff written in Korean back here on the other page side. But originally, when Stryper did their Against the Law thing, I was just out of high school. And I didn't know what to think about that. Because they said they were changing their image and stuff. And, the internet wasn't around then. And so you know, rock magazines and stuff. It basically was only your only source of information. And so when I found out they'd done that, I didn't stop. I stopped listening to them at the time. I didn't. I even stopped listening to their back catalog. I said, well, you know, I didn't know what to think about it. So for a long time, I didn't listen to them at all. And then when this album came out, but on CD here in the States, crap. I thought, well, I'll go ahead and buy that. Because they had a couple of songs from Against the Law. Like a Red on Their Lady and Two Bodies, One Mind, One Soul. And I listened to them. The two songs, like I said, from Against the Law, I thought they were pretty good. I said, well, maybe they just didn't sing the message per se. Maybe they just you know. Anyway, I went and bought the Against the Law CD because I said, well, those two songs sound pretty good, so I'll go buy their Against the Law CD. So I went to the record store back when we had mainstream record stores, and told them what I wanted and ordered it, and got it. And I thought it was pretty good. All right, now the 12-inch singles from them. I got this the other day. Off of eBay. And it's a Reason for the Season 12-inch. Has the short version on side 1, the long version on side 2, plus Winter Wonderland. And what's really crazy, in the credits they put Aussie Fox. You can see that. It says Aussie Fox. And this is the little hype sticker that came with it. I guess whoever had it decided to keep that, but ripped off the shrink wrap. And here's side 1. Side 2, the long version of Reason for the Season and Winter Wonderland. Aussie Fox. That's funny. I don't know. It's kind of funny though, calling that man Aussie Fox. Oh boy. Sorry, I just dropped the stupid pipe sticker. Okay. I bought this one a while back from a secondhand record store. Reason for the Season. Same thing as the one I showed you, except it's got a different hype sticker on it, and it's cut out. And it's in the shrink wrap. Still in shrink. See right there. They call him Aussie Fox on this one too. And it's the same record. I think I've got the same Enigma look. Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Should find Aussie Fox on Facebook. Say, you know they call you Aussie Fox on that 12-inch single got released back in '84. Okay, I got this one. Okay, and this one, Reach Out from Soldiers Under Command. side. Kind of crap in here. See, I don't really, I should be looking at this stuff and don't. We got merchandise order form. Anybody want to order some Stryper merchandise? Either I knew it was in here, forgot about it, or just didn't look in here at all. We got Reach Out on side A, and Together as One, and Interview with Robert and Michael Sweet. That's the second track. Which is weird because they released Together as One as a 12-inch single at that time, but they put it on that one. They put that on the B side. All right, and a couple more. I know this thing's running long, but I'm sorry, there's a lot of stuff to go over. This is maxi single, Free, Calling on You, and The Rock That Makes Me Roll on gold vinyl. Try and get it out. There we go. Side 1 is Free. And then Calling on You and The Rock That Makes Me Roll. Why they put that song on there, I don't know, because it was already a year old and they could have put another Stryper, another To Hell with the Devil song on there. But yeah, that's it. That's how it came. No pictures or anything. And then we got Robin single of Honestly. And Honestly, then on the B side, a sing-along song and Loving You Live. And the record. Okay, it's all the 12-inch. I got a couple singles from In God We Trust. I think it's CD single about this when it came out. Always There For You from In God We Trust from '88. We got Always There For You, The Rain, Soldiers of Command Live, Robert Sweet Interview Part 1, which I never did get a single listen to the rest of his interview. And then there's the printed CD single. And I bought this originally first before I bought that CD single. Always There For You cassette single. I bought this at a Christian bookstore. Little cassette single, little baby single. Same tracks, no except what else? Okay, this one has In God We Trust as the second track on the first side. Then Soldier Under Command Live, and then Robert Sweet Interview Part 1. They didn't put Lorraine on the cassette single. I'm surprised I ain't lost this thing. I am really surprised this thing one didn't get lost. Here's cassette single, baby single. My cassette player tore up, so I never replaced it. So I don't really have a lot of tapes anyway, so I just didn't really bother getting another tape player. Okay, that's it. I've gone 30 minutes, and I got part 2 that I'm going to upload, but for now, this is all I got for the first era of Stryper. So, enjoy this video. I appreciate it. Look out for part 2. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for my new subscriber. Appreciate it. Y'all give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Help me with the algorithm and all that kind of good stuff. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And I'll see you on the next video. Part 2 will be coming up in a little while. Y'all take care.